Hi, and welcome to a new video where I've sort of thought I'd change up the format a bit. So instead of it being a recording of my face, I've decided to go with something a bit more like this. But this is again just another weekly update video on what's been happening in college, what stuff I need to get done, and things similar to that. So to begin with, for this one, for this week, the sort of first area, the areas and goals I'd set myself were that of starting to create a first draft of my music and create sort of a demo, and hopefully if this works I should be able to put in a sort of short clip of how it sounded around here. If that did work, then that's good, and then that also means that I'm able to do stuff like this, which is really nice. But yeah, so the second thing after that was also to continue songwriting and lyric writing, and overall getting those ideas finalized and down and ready, which I've got, because I've got my lyrics now. It's just figuring out everything else. The sort of next thing I set myself was to start creating the music video, coming up with ideas of it. I drew a lovely storyboard that you can probably see. Not my best work, but it's good enough for what it needs to be. And then the last thing I sort of had is doing this end of week evaluation. So to start with, going over those things and if I feel I achieved them, and if I had any problems and that sort of stuff. So with the first one of creating the first demo or draft, I feel I managed to create a draft and demo. However, I have come up with a problem that it doesn't sound the way I want it to be. It sounds more like a pop sort of song rather than it does anything grungy or indie. So that I'm sort of trying to solve at the moment by altering chord shapes, chord patterns, that sort of stuff, to see if I can keep it to work. Still trying to keep within a similar key, but just trying to change things around a bit to see what works better. The next area, the songwriting, lyric writing, I've got that down. I've managed to complete that goal. Had some problems with finishing off getting extra verses done, bridge and pre-choruses, but I've managed to get those done now with a little help from my teacher, so those still all work and are pretty good. So I managed to overcome that problem. The next thing with the music video, I feel I've managed to create a starting idea. I sort of reached out, contacted some people, Solent Creatives, about getting some help from them for producing this music video, and then also have sort of decided on a place and area, and figuring out what equipment I might need to record this sort of stuff. So that was that. Can't remember what else it is that I need to talk about in this. Goals for next week. Okay, So the next 2 weeks, I'm probably not going to have an end of week review next week, but I will probably the week after that, because next week and the week after that are both part of the Easter holidays. So most of what I'm going to be doing over those 2 weeks is sort of doing research, trying to figure out the music more, probably finish off the demo over that time, as well as sort of like updating my online portfolio to make it look its best. But yeah, that's overall like the college stuff in terms of what's happening in my day-to-day life. Again, not much really different has happened. It's just sort of been the same. Going to college, doing what I need to do. There's not really anything interesting happening there. But yeah, no, should be able to get all those things done, and it should work out well. But other than that, that's sort of the end of this video. I know it's probably quite short, but that's sort of the way that these things are really going to be most of the time, other than the first one, which was a bit of a fluke, I'd say, in terms of its length. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, hope it's not too boring. I hope that the new format is a bit more interesting than what some of the others have been. And that, yeah, it's just been fun. I hope that you had a good week as well, that you've got interesting stuff going on, that you're keeping well and healthy and safe in like these times, and just in general looking after yourself. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a good week and hope you have a good rest of the day. And yeah, I shall see you in the next video. Bye.